Hi there. How's your day? Mine's been pretty funny. I have a story. I tried to record this video 2 other times. Oh. And each time I kept channeling the message, I need to clear space. It's time to clear space. And for some reason, I could not get the video. Every time I would do it, it just like disappeared. It's like, what is going on? Eventually I find out that my phone had no more storage space. So I thought that was pretty funny. Oh my goodness. I think we need to make a wish. That's why this is happening. I wish for all of you to be happy, prosperous, and ultra blessed. Always. Oh, you see it worked. Before we start, I have a little poem to recite that I wrote and chose for this video. We weren't far away then, we aren't far away now. This part can be hard to remember. Share with me this moment. That's all I've asked for. I like that one. I'm just gonna sage a little bit. Sage. May we feel the energy of peace, harmony, and love. May all the energies flow. May anything that's stuck come forth and be released to make space for beautiful new things. Oh. Oh. Oh, I forgot. Okay, since I cleared all the space, I say we go in fresh. Let's just dive in. See what Spirit has to tell us. Shall we? And this is the Mystic Art Medicine Oracle cards, Tools for Transformation. I feel like it's a little dark. Should we open? Oh! Yeah. It's been like kind of darker in this room all day for some reason. And my mom brought me this light yesterday. I'm not the biggest fan of LEDs, but it looks like the magician card in the tarot. It's tooled. So I'm fond of it. Okay, let's start with one of these cards, shall we? Ooh, doing this. Self-mastery. Oh yes. Guardians. And the gift. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we can get in terms of information on this. That's so interesting. The gift and self-mastery have been coming up. Oh my gosh, that one just slipped. These ones have been coming together a lot recently for me. Actually, all these cards have been Guardian, Self-Mastery, the Gift. All three been popping up. Let's see what we have here. Clarification on these cards. What image are we receiving here? Yeah. Interesting. I'm seeing action here. We have the Queen of Wands with self-mastery. She's very nurturing energy. She also knows, she knows what to do to make things happen. Specifically with her beauty and charm. But she, especially associated with self-mastery, she's not frivolous or she's not vapid in any way, not shallow. I think she's just very tapped into her feminine side and that power. With Guardians, which I think we should look in this book, because that's the only one that I'm a little bit like, who are these Guardians? Who are these Guardians? Cosmic connections. There is more to sight than just physical seeing. Human sight creates its own obstacles. We stop seeing where the general consensus says we should. There is much more to this dimension than meets the eye. We are often, if not always, being watched by beings that we ourselves cannot see with our naked eye. The Guardians are here to support you in a number of ways, to include bringing you power to connect to multidimensional realities. Comprehended, you are ancient, wise, and awake. Take notice of your imagination expanding and maturing. The Guardians are opening your vision to help you remember why you've embarked upon your journey here on Earth. Communications of thoughts and feelings in your heart give fresh insight. Your higher knowledge becomes easily accessible as you let go of any fear or preconceived ideas of how limited you thought you were. Surrender into your highest good and relax into the vastness of creation. There seems to be something secret about everything and everybody, a mystery to behold within your perception. I like that. The secret. I've been feeling that energy too. Yeah, a lot of these readings recently, a lot of moon and unconscious, subconscious energy going on. Specifically tapping into the imagination as well, because the dreaming and imagination are very similar. Being tapped into your dreams allows you to access your imagination more, but you don't have to wait until you're actually physically sleeping to dream or to imagine. Let yourself live in the world of imagination again. I'm seeing here that there's a moment of collapse regarding fate. I mean, this is nothing to be concerned about. It's a moment of great change and the turning of the wheel of fortune. Actually, the Tower card I heard can be very positive as well. It's just a great and sudden change. And here's the Judgment card. Which often represents a reward after good effort. At least that's what I'm saying for it at this moment. Let's get some clarification here. Oh. Interesting. Wow. Hello. It's so interesting when you do this often, you get the same patterns showing up. This is to a T, the same exact pull. The shift in fate, which is really your choice in some way. Because with the Tower card, it does come with choice. Tower card can be delayed. The shift can always be delayed. It's your choice to choose to let everything fall apart. I've been saying this phrase of controlled fire. It's like you have the choice now of either doing a controlled fire or there's just going to be a wildfire. And neither are bad. However, doing a controlled fire just might be a little easier. Whatever this controlled fire is, it's almost, I see Ganesh, the elephant god in Hinduism, who dances. He has no obstacles. For him, obstacles, it's just a dancing scene. He dances around all these imaginary obstacles. Not imaginary, but they're, I guess, to him it's just a dance. So, I see that too here. Specifically in regards to sitting in the unknown. That was my message yesterday. Sitting in the throne of the unknown. It's like the message is reinforced. But there's action here. You're sitting, but there is action here. A lot of action, actually, and a fast movement. Because of perhaps a release of beliefs, release of limiting beliefs, release of any entrapment energy, releasing of negative energy, negative emotions that one has been holding on to. But specifically, something I channeled earlier that I thought was really cool is we have certain ways that we think that our inner child specifically believes love is. One might think that receiving presents is what shows love, or something specific, you know? It's like, oh, well, if you're not doing this, then you must not love me. Where love comes in so many different forms and ways. And if you believe it to only exist through one of these channels, you're cutting off your abundance in some way. So I'm seeing that this perspective shift is creating a sense of joy. It's moving from just sitting in this throne of the unknown, allowing yourself to sit there, allowing your or maybe moving more from a lot of thought energy to just more feeling energy. This is creating a major shift. And it is shifting your fate. There might be a lot of decisions happening while you're sitting. Continue to sit in this throne while things change around you. All because of your views changing. This is self-mastery. Could there possibly even be such a thing as an obstacle, or is it a gift? Oh! We have self-mastery and innocence together, which I love. And I really think that this Queen of Wands is definitely radiating that energy in this card. To be a master, to be a person, you know, we all have times where, intense times when we feel like we've lost our innocence. And especially the first time we do something, bad or whatever. It's so intense. But through forgiveness and acceptance, we gain our innocence back. Experience and innocence can exist in the same time. Becoming jaded is a choice. Yeah, I literally got the card that says, don't be jaded. Yeah, it's time to move forward in terms of anywhere in your life that you've been feeling guilty about, or punishing yourself over, or part of yourself that you don't accept, so you're constantly flogging yourself for it. Or it's like, can you accept that you're not a certain type of person? Can you accept that you're, you know, because first of all, not being able to accept certain part of yourself is usually what causes you to act out in the first place, right? That's what the unintegrated shadow is. But besides that, I lost my train of thought. Wait. You ever do tea or coffee readings? You can read the bottom of your cup. Yeah. This card also tells me, it's like, don't try to force something. Just because other people call it good and you recognize it as a good thing doesn't mean you need it or want to have it, you know? It's like, you don't have to take everything. You don't have to, even if you think it's good and you like it, it's not a sacrifice. It's just what it is, you know? And that ability to let go is gonna be very useful for you. Yeah, moving forward with old, I was feeling specifically, yeah, any old not repressed, there's just been a lot of contemplating, but also like old things coming to the surface but that weren't fully resolved. Now is the time to resolve them, especially because there is a lot of real action moving forward. Like here we're having like shifting, but there's like huge real life action coming forward. So the space needs to be cleared for that. That's what this controlled burn is in some way. But it's a lot is going to come out. And what this is going to allow is for any sorrowful, like any perspective, it's like a shift in perspective, be able to feel at home and actually like in a luxurious home within yourself in the unknown. That's pretty cool. This whole container that you've been in that has served you so well is shattering, is changing. Not that the place itself is shattering, but your place in it and its place in you is moving forward. Oh, yeah, I mean this card over and over and over again, over and over. This like card of responsibility. It's your responsibility to clear all the shady energy within you and outside of you. You know, it's easy to be like, well, I don't really have to deal with this. It's not really bothering me. It's not really bothering this other person. I can just leave it be. And the message here is, no. Take the responsibility. If you don't, it's gonna feel like a burden. It's gonna get heavier. I mean, this isn't always the case. Sometimes things can just exist and it's fine and it's just floating, but there is such a major shift where it's like, that's not gonna exist. I mean, that's the thing. That maybe that is like what's happening is like, you're not gonna be okay with shady energy in your life. And because of that, you won't be shady at all. And it just in general, like, it's like raising your standards for your environment, for all the energy you're attracting. Because again, we're stepping into major abundance energy. I just, over and over, I pull abundance. I pull abundance on abundance on abundance. But there is small changes, small shifts that need to happen for that abundance to be fully called in. You know, and abundance is yours now. I'm not saying that it's not. In fact, claim it. You know, it's yours. Abundance is just love. But we're refining. We're tuning here. And we have this healing within the feminine energy. Yeah. In terms of your feminine relationships, in terms of your relationship with your own feminine, that's why we got her. We got the Queen of Wands. This is the point of self-mastery where we're at right now. This is the energy we're being guided to focus on in terms of self-mastery. Can be overconfident, frivolous, or arrogant. We need to. That's the shadow side of when not integrated fully, right? And who attracts others through beauty and charisma. I mean, you know, beauty and charisma. That's it's very creative energy. It's playful energy. And I feel like that's been called through a lot. The other two cards I got, we got Sister's Healing, Sacred Union, which I love this card. It's also, I've been pulling it today. Oh, and today is just, I mean, this card's always fun, but today it's just hitting just a certain way. It's just hitting a certain way. And that's coming with discernment. But these are three together. Sister Healing, discernment, Sacred Union. My interpretation, how I'm feeling this, you know, in these readings, this is a collaboration. I'm not telling you, like, we're in the realm of the oracle. You are an oracle as well. You part of this is you need to interpret what I'm saying, right? And if you've been listening to oracle readings for a while, I'm sure you know that, but if you're new to it, you know, just thought I'd let you in. I'm seeing here that a shift in relationship with the feminine. And there's like a very calm energy here. Is leading to that sacred union. And the sacred union card for me, of course, yes, it's sacred union in the real world, yes. But what it really truly means, right, is the union of the divine feminine and divine masculine. And that starts within ourselves. And truly we cannot find that outside unless we found it within ourselves first. Right? I like this sacred union card. It looks like a tree, like unfurling, like that. It's gorgeous. But yeah, discernment in terms of what feminine energy are you maintaining within you. That's been something I don't know why I keep saying that. It's been something it's okay. I'm learning. But it's been coming up. It's been coming up that sometimes we've allowed certain voices, certain types of energy to sit within ourselves. So this is calling focus in terms of the feminine energy, feminine relationships, which external, so it's within ourselves and the ones outside of us. And a highlight on maybe there was some sort of guilt or something unresolved. It's saying that now is the time to kind of make a judgment call on that. Yeah. The fate of something is being revealed, and it's helpful for sacred union to happen. Balance, 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 balance. Anything else here that we need to know? Try to keep this video short. Be like more concise messages. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see here that yeah, okay. Well, we got justice in sacred union. We have a loss, perhaps. Like I was saying, something is yeah, some relationships might be ending, but or there's something in the feminine that specifically needs to be let go of. Discernment card, we have the Page of Wands. I always love the page energies. It's that youthful teenager energy of making things happen. It's just telling you to it's good that you have an eagerness to practice your whatever makes you magical, but truly you have to access the High Priestess. She is often shown with a book, kind of a hidden book, and she represents the intuition. She has access to like secret knowledge, and I think that's similar to the Guardians. The Guardians also have a way to shift your perspective because they have access to secret knowledge. be mindful to use your intuition, especially when you access your magical side, your miraculous side. It's very powerful. You know, truly, it can change things really fast, but especially when it first awakens, it can be very chaotic sometimes because we don't know, you know, how to properly channel it. And you might be stepping into a lot more power in terms of that in the near future or at this very moment. And so what the cards are saying is more than anything, is to truly listen to what your intuition is saying. If there's a slight thing of like, you know, I had that where I was like, if I go do this, even though I really want to, if I go do this, my body is going to get sick. And so I didn't. I said no. And it was uncomfortable. You know, sometimes listening to your intuition, especially if you're in that page of Wands energy where you're just like wanting to make things happen, and sometimes you're like, yeah, I want to do that. I mean, part of growing older, part of living our wisdom, it's like we're able to kind of ask for more time sometimes. Be like, though I want to, I might need some time to meditate on this, and let me get back to you, so that we can be true to our word as well. But in early stages, especially in the teenage stages, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to be flexible. Your ego can, I've said this before, but your ego can make a decision and then you feel like you have to listen to that because you made a decision, and the ego doesn't want to be wrong. But being in your intuition isn't like that. Being in your intuition is like, okay, well, this is correct for this moment, but it might not be correct for the next moment, you know? And that's why staying in your heart, staying in your heart center is so important. I visualize this staircase of myself going down from my head to my heart. And it helps. Power of imagination. Okay, well, I'd like to end this reading, but let's just do one card. It's a light ending. Rhythm. Yeah, I mean, the rhythm, you know, listen to the rhythm. That's the most intuitive thing there is. Listen to the beat. Allow yourself to shift with the rhythm of your heart. Well, this has been your reading for the day. I appreciate you so much for spending this moment, this time with me, sharing this energy, sharing this journey. I'm very, very, very grateful, and I hope you have a blessed day, night, or wherever in the cosmos you may be. Maybe you're in the dream realm where time doesn't exist. Either way, blessings. So much love. Mwah!